MSB's G80, a true monster. It's just not beating right. Mission accomplished. It's back. Yep, that's right. MSB's G80 is back. Well, it's no longer MSB's car, as you've probably seen in a couple of vlogs ago. I'll talk you through what we're doing today. We are spoiling you with S58 content, but I absolutely love them. This car used to be owned by Michael Shoeblacker, and it was an NVM Stage 2 car with various parts fitted to suit. Although since he sold it or raffled it off, it's been through a couple of owners. Looking at the service history of the car, it's been serviced at various other places and it's never had a spark plug change done in almost 4 years. So first and foremost, a bit of TLC, no scrubs, but we have to make sure it's a healthy one. And then we're going to change a few parts and we'll get it on the dyno and retune it. Now this car used to sound amazing, but the owner or his neighbours are complaining because when we brought it in a couple of vlogs ago, we did a full inspection on it and there was some crazy modification to the exhaust and one of the valves ain't working. It's a bit tired, but we'll sort it. No wonder it was mission abort. Look at the state of these. These panel filters we fitted about 30,000 miles ago and about 4 years ago. Absolutely shocking. Look at that.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Let alone the spark plugs, these have never ever been changed. Look at the state of them. You can't drive a G80 or any S58 powered vehicle without making sure you are up to standards with maintenance. The oil is the lifeblood of the car, the filters are like the lungs, and the spark plugs are like the core heartbeat. Like without a good spark plug, it's just not beating right. Guys, please look after your cars, especially if we built them to begin with. So we fitted this car with a Scorpion catback exhaust system and our NVM shielded downpipes, although in between someone has modified the pipe so there's no resonator left, and also one of the valves are missing a spring clip. So rather than kind of trying to make this work and, you know, cutting and shutting and repairing this, we're going for the S58 single midpipe. The NVM single midpipe is an absolute beast. It allows for maximum exhaust gases to expel from the engine down to the exhaust, and also we are going to utilize another OEM back box so we can reuse the factory valves without the clips. That gives you the perfect combination of comfort, efficiency, and when you want a true monster. And you've probably seen that before. We've covered it loads of times on our vlogs. If you haven't, I'll leave a link up there to a couple of the G80s that we've done with this single midpipe. Also, we are fitting a set of NVM engineered CS burnt tips. I think these tips look absolutely amazing, especially on the stock exhaust system. It allows you to visually see a difference from the rear. So we'll get all this fitted and then get it on the dyno and tune it. So service now all complete. Brand new single mid-pipe now fitted with an OEM rear box and stock valves, and we've fitted our CS burnt tips. Links to all of this will be in the description below if you want to go purchase it or you want us to supply and fit. But it's almost ready. We'll get it on the dyno a bit later. We have been lucky enough to see 3 generations of M cars released during our time at NV Motorsport. We have been going 15 years, can you believe it? 15 G80, they'll call it. G80, whatever it is. Absolute privilege. But at the same time, a quick note to you guys, the E90 came with naturally aspiration. The F80 came with 2 turbochargers. G80's got 2 turbochargers and it's a more powerful car. You're going from like the F80 S55 with about 420 to 440 brake horsepower, and then the G80 S58 with about 510 brake horsepower. So maintenance and keeping on top of that is imperative. I can't stress it enough, especially cars that are running a lot more power. Oil changes have to be more regular, inspections have to be more regular, and obviously using the best parts possible. But prime example, we have an S55 waiting for us outside. So, public service announcement. MEVD17 on the 2020 S55 engines are now tunable. In-house bench unlocking and then OBD tuning live on the dyno for all 2020 models which were previously locked. And don't get this confused with the femto unlocking. This is an older ECU that BMW locked out for 2020 M4, M3 and M2 competitions, specifically the F87 M2 CS, which no one can tune till now. This car we've just fitted at NVM single mid-pipe 2, so it's going to sound good and we can increase the power and torque without worrying about those 2 things that are left in the middle after 2019. So yeah, let's get tuning. So that's really good to see. 2020 model with the NVM mid-pipe, and obviously I've turned a couple of things off and rescaled the math as well. 449 brake horsepower, 583 Nm of torque. It's one of the last ever model year for the F82, and it makes between 440 and 450 brake horsepower. The softer variant is very kind of linear up until the top end, and I think that's because they knew they were getting problems with crank hubs and clutch slips and diffs braking, so they kind of made it as smooth as possible low down and then all the power up top. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Well, there you have it. You've probably seen us do it loads of times. S55 NVM stage 1 tuning with a single mid-pipe, 508 brake horsepower, 735 Nm of torque. I love these S55s. I think we should get another one. I think we need an S55 project on the NVM channel. Let's address the elephant in the room, bro. The elephant. The elephant in the room. M cars are just so special, especially something like this, the later models, 2020, kind of, you know, one of the last of its kind. It's always, you know, 1 owner, 2 owner car, low mileage, looked after, San Marino blue. S55s have been around a long time. Finding one that's been cared for is difficult. They're all leaking valves, valve covers, they're all leaking turbos. This one's mint, absolute mint. True credit to the owner. Variables are just right, nothing crazy. Ah! Do you need a lift, Tony? You're looking good though. There's a time and a place for a push bike. And, oi! there's a time and a place for full throttle as well. As I mentioned before, we do not condone street racing. It's a crazy world out there. There's a lot of pressure being put on by local councils, governments, police to reduce illegal street racing and meets. And I see both sides of the story. And we have a solution coming soon. If you don't hit that subscribe button, if you don't smash that thumbs up button, you will never know about it. So make sure you do, because we've got a massive announcement coming soon. So, a bit of a baseline. Obviously, the last time it was in, we could not complete a full run, and it's around 640 brake horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque. That's just on a base stage 2 that we've created just to get a full sweep. Obviously, since we've tuned this car, we've tuned so many G80s, so everything we've learned from the tuning of those cars, we are going to apply to this. So there is certain differences with cam timing, boost profile, and obviously being rear wheel drive, we made some adjustments to torque management in first, second and third gear. So we'll apply them and see what we can achieve today. .706 brake horsepower, 900 newton meters of torque, and we have a good torque profile, which I'll show you on the graph. So in delta terms, you can see there the power and torque difference from 4,000 RPM all the way to the red line. Obviously with the updated gearbox tuning as well, we can increase that shift point, and that's what allows for maximum power from the S58 platform. Sounds so much better. None of that obnoxious straight through pipe business. The practicality of a G80 M3 is absolutely amazing. I mean, this has got the comfort seats. It's so usable. Obviously, I had the carbon seats, which was, in an M3, I've always complained about it, the doors are so short that getting in and out with long legs is near enough impossible. On the M4 or the M2, it suits it better. Now, everyone on the internet will make you believe the X-Drive is the way to go. If you really want to enjoy these on the track, I think rear-wheel drive is the one. And obviously with boost by gear, tell me that's rear-wheel drive. It's mad, isn't it? Boost by gear, torque limitation, good shift timing, zero spin, rapid shift. Let's try a first gear roll on, yeah, just to show you how capable a rear wheel drive is. You can't launch these in first, it goes, launch control program goes into second, but here's a little first gear. Now this vlog has been about maintenance, right? Maintenance is key. You've seen it, the actual air filters were absolutely choked with dirt and mud, and it's shocking how this car was even running, let alone, you know, making power. And you've seen that on a couple of episodes ago where we had to abort the mission. But now, I'd say mission accomplished. The internet will make you believe this button does a million things. Its purpose, its sole purpose is to quieten the exhaust while you're on track. So, Sport Plus, pedal, throttle, torque, all of that kind of stuff. Press the button, the light turns off, the valves close. It's quite simple, that's its purpose. I do miss mines. The purple G80, one of the first. I keep raving on about it. It handled and went so well. The perfect power to torque, to grip, balance. It's mad to think, you know, downpipe, midpipe and tuning can create such a monster, regardless of whether it's X-Drive or rear-wheel drive. Obviously, if you're a quarter-mile king, you're going to pick an X-Drive, but if you want drivability and you want refinement and you want, you know, usability, there's nothing wrong with a rear-wheel drive with 700 brake. Like, drop a gear. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's vlog. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the content. Hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Don't matter if you cars for the road or tracks. Mexico on the lanes or Dunnington doing up laps. Car man, I got maps doing up maps. Maximum power, cars get gapped. They got tuners, we got tuners, but they're tuners are loaders.